Hey guys, it's Talking coming at you with another game of hardcore Minecraft. And I don't really know what we're doing, just messing around, Why don't we just fly up here to the Sky Islands? See if I can remember. It's been a little while since I played. Anyways, nature, how's it going? I mean, I remember what I was doing last. I just don't know if I wanted this got a new song soon. Oh, awesome. I'm excited to check it out. Alright, so we were building this one. Did we need more materials? Not particularly. I think I kinda, was just doing whatever I wanted. Because we were working on making that one much larger. Maybe we should actually just put a top on it and then start doing something there. That could be good. Did I have enough dirt? This is what happens when it's a couple of weeks between me playing. Alright, should I go and fetch dirt? I mean, probably. Alright, so it doesn't look like I have a lot of dirt, but I've got a lot of rockets, and that's fine. That'll get me where I need to go. Oh no, come on. I didn't want to break the torch, but I was being much too careful with it. Alright, so we're just gonna drop in here. And at the very least, move some of this junk out of here. And continue on with that. Alright, so we're just gonna throw the shulkers in there. Don't ask me why I do any of the things I do. Alright, so what do I need? Arrows and inventory space. Not necessarily in that order. Shouldn't I have arrows in one of these shulkers? I mean, yeah, probably, but does that mean I'm gonna get it? Hey, a little bit of dirt, that's good. That's just what I needed. Don't know why I thought it would be in there. Don't know why we're keeping some of this trash in here either. Let's, at the very least, we can clean up that shulker somewhat. I know you're thinking, how is this better? I mean, it's a little better. It's a little better. Shulker's premium space, after all. Alright, that's enough of sitting in this room. Let's go do something. Like acquire dirt. Or currency. Dirt seems good. We could go get some dirt. But from where exactly? Over here? And then just like steal a bunch of these flowers? But no, I don't want to do that. I actually quite like them being there. And anyway, the railway goes across there, so we wouldn't want to take the dirt there. You know, I'm actually very fond of a lot of this landscape as we've been here for some time, and oh yeah, this is more railway stuff. We don't want to be messing with it. After all, we spent so much time drawing this. Do we just go over here to where we had the great battle with the Wither? I think so. Yeah, that seems like it's the right thing to do, because we blame all the ecological devastation on the fight, and everybody pretends to believe it. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and acquire some of these. Now you can actually get sunflowers trivially easily, because you toss bone meal on one that's in dirt, and then you just get more. But you know, if they're around, why not? And then we'll be like, oh man, I can't believe that evil skeleton monster made such a big hole in the ground. That's crazy, you know, or whatever. More dirt. Very important. Our stuff's in like sort of fine shape. We're just gonna grab some coal here, really just for like a little bit of mending experience, and also because, you know, I don't know how much coal I have anymore. It's one of those things that you don't think about until you do. But if you're in the middle of blaming ecological devastation on an enemy that's not there to defend himself anymore, on account of how he lost the fight, you know, you might as well. Not copper, of course, which is totally useless. I mean, not totally useless. I just don't care about it. That's a better way of phrasing it. Alright, we have already... Alright, so that's the last thing that I need to be tossing on the ground for a short period of time. How about the dirt? We could do that. Alright, so... And we picked up the shulker. Alright, I'm gonna have to say that out loud a couple of times on account of this thing I did once. It's not a big deal. Not like it was traumatizing. You know, I never even went back to see exactly what was in the shulker, but I just didn't want to lose it. But it was all for a good cause. All to bring the mooshes home. The most important trip we ever took. In fact, everything's been so good in the Minecraft world that it's been, you know, like why even come back? Everything got sorted out. Everything was perfect. But no, I didn't feel like playing any of the other stuff that I've been playing. And I said to myself, you could do those floating islands a little bit again. This is like a terrible way to run an inventory. You know it, and I know it. This is just like, this is not a respectable way to behave. This is not how to arrange shulker boxes. This is not how to have an ender chest or a system of chests anywhere. I don't want anyone to look up to me as a good example here. Just like, please be better than I am. Don't behave like this. All right, that's at least we got what we came for. It could have been more elegant, but hey, what are you gonna do? Well, we'll have plenty of dirt to bring up top. If I look at one of those other boxes that I didn't look into and find that I had already brought a lot of dirt up top, which is, you know, feasible, well, then I'll have more for later. Alright. Because I've entered the point in life where it's simpler to fly than it is to find out where I could walk up. Alright, so time for a top level, time for a top level. You say your song's out, Orange Nature. I'm excited to check it out after I finish this up. Or maybe tomorrow, I don't know which. Sometimes after I finish streaming, I don't really do anything else with my day. Alright, so now we're trying to make just like a total flattened thing of the top. Yeah, we could do that. Why not? And we'll get the random stuff out of the way later. If there's a good reason why not, then, you know, we'll think of that later. Also, I could have done the, So, I played this game for not like a long time, right? Just since like June of last year, but I only learned like a month ago that you can do the middle mouse click. And then you'll put into your main hand whatever the thing is that you're working with, which is, you know, like that's great, you know, that's great. I don't find that annoying at all. All right, but all right, is there a fast way to do this that I'm just not seeing, or do we just have to just sort of back up weirdly? Because I'm trying to think of a way to sort of, you know, standardize it that's not doing what I'm doing here, which seems woefully inefficient. Although, you know, like, you do what you gotta do to survive, right? But I feel like there should be a better way, like where I could walk in a line and hold a button down. But I don't. Maybe if I, you know, do the crouch thing. But is that even faster than doing this? What it is considerably more boring and annoying for me to do. Maybe I can just, you know, practice not falling over and practice looking at the very precise pattern of gray dots in the dirt. You think maybe if you were dreaming and they weren't spending a lot of processing power like in a television show on your dreams, you'd be able to be like, hey, this isn't quite right. The dots on the Minecraft dirt are different. You're not spending your time. On making the simulation very good. Because you gotta wonder, if someone was making the world artificially, what would they choose to focus on? Would they remember the little flecks of gray? How much effort are they going to spend? And if you think that's a strangely specific example, well, what is a dream? They're very strange things. If only like some people had them, they probably wouldn't even talk about them. But because basically everybody has dreams, it's different. I don't dream about Minecraft though. Never have anyway. Wish I did. It'd probably be awesome. Not really. I'd be waking up in a cold sweat thinking, oh no, I need to manage my inventory. No, what's in my backpack? No, I don't want to have Minecraft dreams. I take it back. My dreams are bad enough already without inventory management being added. You ever had like a zombie apocalypse dream and they're totally fine, and then you realize you'd have to like manage what you're carrying in your backpack? You're like, oh no, why don't I just get caught? That would be better. I don't want to. I don't want to live in this world where I have to be responsible with my inventory space. These are the concerns I have. Alright, so we need some torches down up here. Now that... Good night, Orange. I look forward to checking out your song. Make sure that we get a lot of torches down. After all, nothing is more inducing of sadness than the surprise creeper. That is a terrible place for torches. I mean, it's not. It's just because I needed to put some dirt there pretty soon. So I think maybe on the inside here we'll have like terraced crops. I think that could be like super weird and cool. Like we'll have like lines of like beetroots and carrots and potatoes there, and it'll be like the inside of the island is its own, you know, little farm bastion sort of thing going on. That could be fun. It would also give me a payoff for having those terraces in the first place, even though we immediately abandoned them. Fortunately, with enough dirt, all things are possible. Not really. Just an average amount of things. There's still some stuff that you can't do with dirt. But we're not going to worry about any of that right now. Because really, most of our problems can be solved with dirt, which is comforting, given that it's easy enough to get. Oh no, the shulker. I'm glad that I paused from my musings on the nature of dirt to think about the nature of shulkers and how I could very easily get more dirt rather than that. Oh, that would have been sad. I don't even want to see what was in that shulker because I don't want to know. What an irresponsible thing. I don't need to dream about bad Minecraft inventory management. I don't need that in my dreams because I can do that for real. Oh, that could have been so bad. Well, I mean, not so bad. Just incredibly obnoxious. And we'll just leave all those extra ones sitting around because it would take more extra time to get rid of them, and they don't hurt anything right now, right? Right, they don't. Now we will need to graft some grass up here. That'll be easy enough, though. It won't take too long. Actually, we could just go ahead and get some started. I don't know. Well, we'll check the boxes over yonder, but if it's not in, like, the first place we look, then we will just go and get some more. It shouldn't take too much. In fact, I'd go do it now. It's just there's no point in doing that whenever I need to get more dirt into the ground. Oh no! We can change that later when we want to plant something on the inside, which is, you know, now that I said it, I love the idea of it. I just wish that the inside was like a much bigger terrace. You know, we could always make another greater island within this one. Within islands, there'll be islands. I cannot put a single block down where I'm supposed to, and yet I am very cheerful about this. I do not feel inadequate because I can't build in Minecraft. It's all fine. I like this song. You know, this hardcore world gave me almost everything I ever wanted, but the one thing it didn't do was give me a floating island right here at spawn with all my cherry trees. I'm not like bitter about that or anything. It's fine. I don't deserve everything that I want. I merely want it. But why not just build my own floating island, since I love them? It's a good question, and one that, as soon as it emerged, I felt I should satisfy. Entertainingly with the elytra, it's totally fine. That's probably why earlier, because I had thought, well, you know, what if we fall? That would be, you know, not great. That would be super annoying, but we don't have to worry about it. On account of how now we can just fly. Alright, do we have coal? Yes. Sticks? No. It's not really enough torch coverage, but we could just ignore that to our considerable peril. That'd be fine. No, I mean, it should be fine. A lot of things should be fine, though. And although having them, like, askew on top there is fine for right now, we definitely still want it to be an even line underneath. You don't want there to be unpredictable things when you're trying to build something, which will, for me, be, you know, like putting another line of something somewhere. Really, really great builder here. As I struggle to put dirt down in a straight line in a game composed of them. All right, let's look for some grass to get up here. Let's just go do that. Smooth and graceful. Alright, so we don't have any grass. We'll just go fetch some. And with Silk Touch, any tool is fine to Silk Touch the thing out, so I didn't always know that, but I know it now. This is going to be plenty of grass. Yeah, 6 is going to be plenty. We won't have to wait too long. So when I put grass on the other islands, it grew just very, very quickly. But, you know, grass is very aesthetic, so it's very important to get that. If your top player doesn't have grass, what are you even doing with your life? That is what I would ask you. But that would be rude. What I would just say is, you know, some grass might liven up any floating island. And that's not a great place to put it. But grass is, you know, very vigorous and pernicious. It just it takes over things. You can call it a kudzu block. It removes all of the essence of that around it and replaces it with only more grass. We'll see how long it takes. We won't see how long it takes. We'll just look up one day and notice, hey, there's grass. But it won't happen while we're looking. A watched grass never grows. Or something. Okay, so we need to do a couple of things. One, I mean, a stairway up would be both appropriate and necessary. Yes, both appropriate and necessary. A corner would be traditional. Yeah, look how the grass spreads. Marvelous. Yes, a corner would be traditional. We'll... No, not there. That's right, it tapers, doesn't it? So... Forgot the internal structure for a second. Alright, so we just need to go down in here. And what, dedicate a whole side? And now the thing that I understand most of all in all of Minecraft, planting wheat. This is going to be great. You know, of the many things I've done, I've never planted a bunch of wheat inside of a floating island, and I'm very excited to make this my new thing. Oh, this is gonna be something really special. Y'all don't even know. For as in the other world, there will be wheat as far as the eye can see here, it will be concealed. Safe from the prying eyes. I know I was supposed to be building a stairway, but it occurred to me that I had wheat seeds on me. And the opportunity was much too good to pass up. And it'll be like strangely visible through the side, maybe? Oh yeah, good stuff. Speaking of good stuff, do we have... Oh, that's bad. That's not good. We should... Yeah, I was like, we don't need to be removing the Totem of Undying. There we go, some arrows. That was part of the goals that we suspended by doing other stuff instead. Alright, so we're going to... We should get an ender chest for this place, but we're probably not going to do that. What we're going to do, though, is plank all this up. And, you know, make a proper little chest for this place, you know. One that has, you know, some food and some dirt and that kind of thing. After all, what does it say about me if we just have an outpost with nothing in it? It says I now need to go and see how many wheat seeds I have. This is the sort of thing that you need to know now if you're me. Alright, so is this as important as getting stairs? It's the same amount of importance. Let's look at the stairs. The stairs would be good. That's more stairs than we'll need. Oh no, I forgot about how this tapers. You know, maybe... Maybe the idea will be that we don't try to climb out very often. Well... Alright, so you know it would be better than our idea. We could just have a little thing of water and then we could just, dive down it whenever we wanted to travel down. And I know you're saying, how is that good? How is that not just the thing you do all the time because you're incompetent? Well, whatever. Whatever. Who put you in charge of me being good at Minecraft, and why do they not like you? It's not gonna happen. You'll be fine. My inability to play this game right has never affected anyone negatively. Not even me. Sometimes you die and you have to start the whole game over again, but like, it doesn't matter. It's a little bit sad. But everybody gets over it immediately. It's not like a big deal. This is not very aesthetic. We're gonna leave it like that anyway. Yeah, that'll be principally as a way to get down, because, we can just fly out this way. That's way more stairs than we needed. But we need wheat seeds now. Something no one's ever heard me say or do. It's finally happened. I finally decided it was time. No, I mean, there's no reason for it to be all wheat. I mean, it would be funny, but, it's no reason to run a world. There's a lot of stuff that would be funny to do. But it'll clearly have to be like a lot of wheat. Speaking of, though, we might as well mend up some stuff real quick. Oh my goodness. In my own house? In my own house? Outrageous. Alright, now that that's over with, time to feed some pigs. Wait. Oh, it did the thing. Whatever, we'll just wear the elytra, that's just as good. It's just as good. Because it is already mended up. Excellent. Alright, now we kind of want to, we need to fix the Silk Touch pickup a bit. Look, it's not in any danger of getting broken soon. We don't use it that often, but it'll make me not have to worry about it ever again if we do it right now, and that's good. Or at the very least, it's neutral, and that's the same. And then we'll eat a carrot in front of a pig, which is like, that's real chancy. You're really playing with fire doing that. the hose actually gonna break? Yeah. I don't have like a proper one. I'll just make one. Do I need 3 for one? I think it's just 2. I'm like... I never actually make them with the shape, but it sometimes helps me remember what the pieces are. Not like that. And then I would take the 2 diamonds that I left somewhere. Yeah, you do that, obviously. How could that ever be faster than not doing it? I bet people just do it because it was tradition. But they just learned how to do it and they didn't want to stop doing it even though it wasn't point. No, it's got to be faster or people wouldn't do it. I know better. Alright, so we do a bunch of wheat here, obviously. But then I figure we can do like maybe carrots on that whole other side. Seems a little one-dimensional, but you know. We kind of already dedicated ourselves at least to a top layer of carrots. Or of wheat, rather. And is symmetry important? I mean, maybe not. But it could be. We need to make lanterns or whatever. Yeah. Because then they can hang from the ceiling. How do you make a lantern? I don't know. Are they called lamps? I don't know. Would they require one of these? Ah, okay. Iron and stuff. Surely I've got some of that somewhere? Oh, God. Alright, we'll hold that thought. It's not important. We're gonna keep on planting things. That's what we're doing right now. It doesn't matter how to make a lantern. It's not why we're here. We're here to do the hard work of planting wheat on the inside of a floating island high above the ocean. Which, honestly, if that was what you did for a living, people would be incredibly impressed. Not like as impressed as if you told them that you flew around with a cape. You know, not that impressed, but still pretty impressed. Problem with this is that I gave so many of the carrots to the pigs, you know, for my greed, that we don't really have that many to plant here. It's like a couple dozen. We could go get some more, I guess. We probably have more in random boxes. I just think that's true because I have met me, not because I like remember that there are any. But if we go around and look in some boxes and we find a bunch of carrots, then don't be surprised or anything. Don't think anything at all about it, in fact. It's just very normal. I assume that a lot of people have a lot of carrots, and I'm just like them. All right. Like, no, that's my proper personal ender chest. We won't leave that up here. Well, you know, it's not much. It's pockmarked with these unnecessary things, but if we hold it at just the right angle, we won't interrupt. Anything else? This is also letting us learn that grass will climb up from the sides to the blocks in a vertical thing above that, and that is important information. I may have learned it before, but now I learned it again. I can't imagine a time when it would be relevant, but it could be relevant. And I always like, you know, increasing my knowledge base little by little. Oh no. Yeah, you know, it's all coming up well. I love that nether portal was just like, you know, they put that there for me. Obviously, a bunch of the stuff I had to put here, a bunch of it, a very small amount, but of all the Minecraft worlds I've ever been in, I'm glad I'm still in this one. I mean, look at the mountain that they gave me right by spawn. I mean, just look at it. You can fly over it. You can witness the sheep and the horses. Sometimes even more specific animals, but we didn't see any that time. But we arrive back at home and, well, we all know what time it is then. Time for Garuda seeds. And I think we'll just play a little short one today. Just a little music box. It's just me in here anyway, I think. But anyway, you know, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you've enjoyed. It's now, you know, day 381 in this hardcore world. And I think that's pretty cool. Even if I spend a lot of it just building silly islands in the sky. Yeah, so you can hang the lanterns, so we'll have to do that in the floating islands, so the torches aren't in the way. Also, we'll probably do that for the house. That'll make it look a little classier. We'll do that a different time. Oh man, am I finally going to learn how to decorate in Minecraft? The answer to that question is no, but I might start putting lanterns up, and that's just as good. So, until next time, I remain yours. Thanks for checking out my Minecraft world. Thanks for hanging out, and I hope you have a nice day. Perhaps I'll see you in a future stream or video. Remember to put your records up where they belong before logging out of video games or going to sleep. You don't want your records to just be laying around all over the place. That's the last bit of advice I have for you today, though. So I'll see you guys later.